everybody, Amber here from Atomik Photography. We are in Seville at the moment and a couple of you have asked me about how I create my travel vlogs. So I thought I'd give you a few tips and tricks about how I shoot my footage. I'm no filmmaker, I'm not an expert, so hopefully some of these tips will be helpful to some of you guys who are complete beginners. You can take this stuff on your phone, on a point and shoot camera or on an SLR. I'm just going to tell you the kinds of footage that I take, sort of shots that I compose, the angles that I use and the sort of pans that I do. So hopefully you can get some inspiration for your travel videos too. But a couple of people have asked me how I take my shots and how I plan them, and the short answer is I don't really, but there's a couple of shots that I take that I can edit together fairly quickly, and the key ones that I go for are a left to right or right to left, sort of just a basic pan shot, and I will do that in most locations. What it does is it sort of reveals left to right what you're looking at. Another shot that I will do is a tilt upwards. So it's quite nice to show sort of the people you're with and then pan up to see maybe some architectural features or a monument or wherever you are, a landscape, etc. The other shots that I will do is I will hold my camera and I will walk forward so that you reveal a location. And the other thing that I will sometimes do is, I'm not very good at shooting B-roll, and Lana knows this. Lana's helping me shoot today, but Lana knows I'm not very good at B-roll. But what I will do is I will take my camera and I will take it close to a wall with some pretty details or some texture, and I'll move my camera along very, very slowly, very, very close, so you bring the lens right up to the wall and you pan along, and it just shows you some different textures and just a different perspective on the location and where you're at. So once you've got your basic left to right pans, your up and down shots, your B-roll shots and getting close to textures, the other thing that you can think about, so it's easy when you're on location, you start to sort of, look at eye level, you'll see shops, you'll see restaurants, you see lots of things going on at a street level, and you sometimes forget to look up, and looking up you can see so many architectural features, really beautiful things. So sometimes the other shots that I'll get are panning shots. I also like to take pictures from moving cars, so I will lean over Lana and take shots out of a window, or I will do it over the shoulder, almost like a point of view of the driver, and just get a couple of sequences that way. I don't do a lot of planning. I like to be a bit more intuitive, get to the location, get a feel for the location. So I don't do storyboarding and things like that. I'll just get there, and those are the basic shots that I will take and stitch them together to build the sort of vlogs that Lana and I have been shooting. One of the most consistent things that I do when I'm on a trip is to basically keep my camera with me at all times. It's charged and ready to go. I have memory cards, I have a spare battery and a spare memory card with me, so that you can basically film a bit more intuitively. You're ready to go, you can film whenever you want to, and you don't have to have sort of, FOMO about the shots that you missed, or you get to a location, you kind of go, oh my god, that's so beautiful, and you haven't got your camera with you. So just keep your camera with you, keep it charged, have it ready to go, and that's one of the most consistent things that I do. Even if I don't plan and I don't storyboard the shots, that's something that I always do, is just keep my camera on me at all times. So my final final tip's going to be around editing. My biggest tip around editing is to keep it as simple as possible. I use iMovies. I don't even have Premiere Pro or Final Cut. I just keep it really, really simple. Try and find a track that sort of fits the mood of where you were and edit to that track. So I try to keep our travel vlogs to the sort of size of a song. I think making your movies too long can be really boring, so keep it short, keep it snappy. People's attention spans are not long enough to sit through really long movies, so I'd keep it simple. But I think the biggest tip that I can give you around anything to do with travel photography or travel vlogs is to have fun. Don't stress too much about stuff. Sometimes models can get moody, but you just keep them watered and fed and happy. So yeah, just gauge the mood of the group of people that you're in, and yeah, just have fun with it. Don't plan too much. I don't like to plan too much.
Over-planning is boring.
Over-planning is boring. So turn up to a place and look at what you can discover. Ah, did I push you out the way?
Yeah, you completely did.
Yeah.